another man's penis. Spreading our legs like wide. Uptight women need to spread their legs more. I am not talking about sex. I mean, of course, I think that if a woman has more good sex with a good man, yes, she probably will feel better, less stressed, and therefore be less uptight. But what I'm talking about today is literally just the act of spreading our legs like wide. You know, like those women, they're just like witchy and cranky, and they don't have a man, and if they do have a man, they're not happy together. You know, she just rains on people's parades, and she's not fun to be around. Yeah, I'm talking about those women. I really genuinely believe that if they did more like stretches where they spread their legs and just got in touch with like that part of themselves, that they would be a lot more pleasant to be around. One time like when our legs are open and stretched, it just has a like what they say about your body affecting your mind and your mind affecting your body, right? So when our legs are open and are stretched, it's very vulnerable, right? It makes us feel vulnerable. It makes us feel open, and it's very like feminine too. Like this is how we get entered by the male species, so it's very feminine. It's important. Like this is biology. This is evolution. I just really believe that like what we do with our bodies affect our state of mind. You know, it's like the same way where like if you walk into a room and you're confident and your shoulders are back and you smile big, you know, and you make big movements and you take up space, like that affects your subconscious. It makes you feel stronger. It makes you feel more confident. And it's the same way with this. Like if you spend more time like in this vulnerable, open, feminine, releasing position, like I would it not, like why would it not affect your state of mind being in like this like sexual vulnerable position has some sort of effect on, you know, and like connecting with like our feminine energy and our birthing, mothering capabilities, you know. I really think that it's all connected. Because, you know, they're always like, oh, wow, like that girl needs some dick. Like, she's not getting, you know, oh, her man's not satisfying her, you know, like when they're like annoying or like witchy or whatever. I'm here to say that woman, that poor woman, does not need another man's penis to make her feel better. That she can feel better all on her own, spending more time in, you know, certain very natural postures. One time like yeah, I don't think that these positions or these stretches are just for like witchy women. I really think that all women, and honestly like all people, should do them on a very regular basis. Stretching is huge, you know. Stretching is relaxing. It makes us more flexible, less prone to injury. It just makes our bodies like more agile. Like it makes it easier to move. It makes it feel good to move. It gets us in tune with our bodies, you know. Like I think especially if you do any other exercise, if you do any exercise at all and you don't dedicate a significant portion of your time to stretching out your muscles and relieving tension there, I think you're really doing yourself a huge disservice. Yeah, I mean, just, for mobility, flexibility, and overall health, and just peace too. Like, stretching is really relaxing, and it just makes you feel good. And that's why everyone that does yoga is a happy person. I mean, that's not true, but it's a little bit true. It's a little bit true. And no, this video is not just me talking. We're going to get down and dirty. I'm taking you with me onto the floor. We're going to get into some of these stretches that feel really fantastic. And I would wish that all my loved ones would do these stretches too. So let's stretch. One time like. Okay. So the first one is this one, where you just, guys, I haven't stretched today. So I really needed this. Okay, this one is a yoga posture. I think they call it, I don't know what they call it, like the baby posture or whatever, but you get on your back. You bring your knees to your chest, you grab your feet, and then you pull. This one's so good, guys. This one's really good. This one's a favorite. So even just here feels amazing, but then if you start to lift your feet, that's good. Or if you pull your feet out wider, that one's good too. Just like play with it and see what feels good. But this one, just this series of movements, I do all the time, and it's great. Okay, this one I freaking love. So I guess you could start off as like, you see what I'm doing. So this, and then you just let that whole part of your leg just like release. It's good, I promise you. And then you turn, and then you get the front part. See what I'm doing? This one is really good. I promise. When you turn around, do you see what I'm doing? So we started off on our side, stretching the side. Then you turn, and then you get the front. This one's amazing. It's so good. So I always do that on both sides. So starting with that side part, then switching to the front part. This position right here, I could be in all day. This one. All right, and then this one, you do this. You kind of squat down, hands right here, turn them like outwards like that, and then you let your upper body just fall onto the weight of your legs, and that really puts pressure on this part to stretch. So you let it fall, and then when you turn, it's so good. Because when you turn, you're getting your back, and then you're also pushing into this part. If you've never done that stretch before, All right. And then the other side. And then you can even get like your neck. Yeah, it's good for your neck, your back, your hips. It's good for everything. Okay guys, yeah, so that was just like a couple of my favorite leg spreading stretches that I really think would make all of us a lot more pleasant to be around, just because of their ability to de-stress us, reduce tension, and just make us more in tune with our bodies, because anyone that is in tune with their body is more pleasant to be around. And with ourselves, like, don't you want to be more in tune with your body? So stretch. Try those stretches out. Let me know what you thought about them. And let me know what you think about my hypothesis. All right. I hope you stretched with me today. I hope you stretch later. I hope that we all stretch forever. Thanks for watching.